Welcome to this do-it-yourself HealthScience Toolkit demo. So a bit of a more substantive release this time around experiment dashboards. So it's still the same if you haven't created your own public-private key, enter a password. That then would give you access to your data stores, but we're not quite there yet, so we have to access the test data network. So here you can see we've got one device live. You want to see the details on that. Firmware, type of sensors, what mobile application, and eventually how much data. So dashboards. So a little bit of future stuff here, just saying that as all these experiments are running, the ones that are maybe most of interest will be ordered here, maybe by a rules-based engine or even an AI. So then you would just click on the one and then you could get the detail. But right now we have, I think it's 6 experiments. So the main one is this daily step planning. So we just select it. And someone's already used the toolkit to bundle together some analytics that's going to help them make that decision. So here's the current daily heart rate steps count. This bluish greenish color is your average heart rate based on all your data, and the resting heart rate's based on when the wearable saying you are categorized as being sleeping. And you can categorize parts, but we'll come back to that. So here we have the data behind the average heart rate. This data hasn't been going that long for this wearable, about a month. And here is the sum of your heartbeats. And then we have the average of your resting. No, this is the average of your steps. So we'll show you how we can add the average. In short, you can have as many or as few analytics, but at the end of the day you want to fill this box, which is still a work in progress. So what are you going to do? So self-directed, set a step count on your mobile. Maybe you've got HealthSpan practitioner, you'll make suggestions, or you may want the AI to make recommendations, and eventually you can then get those automated to your mobile device. So next experiment was, when do I sleep the best? So this time we have this resting heart rate. So it's kind of interesting that it doesn't vary so much as the average daily one, maybe unsurprisingly. And again, you can add more and more data analytics, but the key thing about this one is it's been categorized by the sleep. So you can present all the same information as above, but then categorize it. And you can put these as on and off as many as you want. So how do we build these dashboards? So that we go to the DI Science tab. So here we have a list of all these, I call them the compute list, the science computations. So here we have the observations. So if I just want to view this chart on its own, so the same information in the knowledge box. So a bit better view, and this time we can navigate through time. Now we can add these features back into the dashboard. But it comes an interesting question. Do we want one time navigation? So when you click back, if it's appropriate for all the analytics. And then we have these sliders. So if you just interest in a particular time of the day, then again, if you have one master slider, does all the other charts show you that time point? So a little bit more thinking, but I think this is when the tools start to come into their own. Yep. You can still view the data in a table if not plumbed in, and obviously graphically view it or have all three on the screen. So we've seen that we have these experiments, and we've already got this chart. So all you do is select the daily step planning and then click add, and that means when you go back to your dashboard it will be presented. So let's say we want to build a new analytic compute. Well, you would open your knowledge, select the device. Coming up next will be correlations. So you have your timestamp p-value. But let's just go back to our average. So we had the average heart rate, but what about average steps? And then you can categorize it by sleep or non-sleep. Select per day, select per minute, or maybe we just want to select specific times. So this is not quite active yet, but just as we move these, you will see the times update. So that when you click learn, this will be activated in the charts produced. This will then make them be listed, and when it's actually listed it will say no, you click yes, and then you'll be able to add it to whatever experiments it will help support the evidence for. So we bring experiment dashboards, reports, action, and then the source analytics. Cool.